Holy
What are you hoping for right now?
Anything better than my PR, really?
Yeah.
I mean, close to 29 would be good. Come on, take it to the finish, come on.
Good intentions to get in shape for this PR. Didn't come out quite as planned, so I'm looking at about 4 hours a week of training. So I'm gonna try to tap into some old muscle memory, and hopefully that will kick in.
Hey, it's Bruce from the Pros Closet. I'm sat here with Spencer Paulison and our CEO and founder, Nick Martin. We're in Nick's beautiful backyard, and we're here to talk about Strava PRs. So, we're all cyclists. We use Strava to track our PRs, our personal records on segments. And it's been really great this year because with a lot of races getting canceled or postponed, we have a way to keep competing. Even it's just with ourselves, but it's great. And we did what we called a 4-week Strava PR challenge. Hopefully you caught the last 2 episodes. Spencer and I picked a couple hard segments that we wanted to set new personal records on. We got Chris Case and Trevor Connor of Fast Labs in Boulder to help us out. They gave us some good strategy, pacing tips, coaching advice, and a 4-week training plan to top up our fitness. Then Nick here got inspired. He joined us and pretty much came off the couch to try his own segment. And we'll see how that all went in just a little bit. But first I want to talk about the lead up to this. I really personally didn't have any races this year just because of the whole global situation. And this was probably the only thing I had to look forward to riding wise. And I got, really amped actually in the sort of weeks leading up to my PR attempt, kind of how I feel before a race. How did you guys feel?
Yeah, it definitely was nice to have something to think about and have a little structure to your riding. Sometimes my riding gets a little stale where I just am doing the same route over and over at the same pace. It's good to have something to push yourself.
Yeah. And Nick, you might not know, Nick was an ex-pro, so even though he's coming off the couch, he's still got some horsepower under the engine, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the older I get, the faster I was. So it was motivational to be able to put a stake out in the ground, out in the future to work towards. But to be honest, the business has been booming, as you guys know, and I've been spending much more time behind the computer, punching the keys than I normally will be. And time in the saddle has been sporadic. So it was literally off the couch, gave it my best shot, but it's always a good test to be like, how fit am I really? And have that dedicated segment to test yourself against.
So, I don't know, let's not waste any more time, I guess. We all did our sort of PR attempts on different days. Nick did his probably an hour ago, so he's fresh out of the pain cave.
I'll be coughing.
But let's check out how those went. This is about where I'm gonna wish I was dead. This is where I'll be actually dead. This is it, day of. It's all led up to this. I think I'm ready. I'm all warmed up. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm gonna do it. I would hate to actually miss the segment. That's the one thing I'm like really scared of. So I'm gonna start really far back, maybe all the way back at the road. And then I'm just gonna hammer it to the top. I'll see you up there. I might be dead. We'll see.
All right, today's the day. I'm gonna head up Sunshine, try and set a PR. I'm trying to ride it as fast as I've ever done before. Honestly, the training's been a little off the rails the last couple weeks. I've been mostly riding mountain bikes and had some other weird stuff happen, like a nasty case of poison ivy, but don't worry about that. We'll just clip in and get going, so wish me luck.
I'm gonna ask you if you've shaved your legs.
I have definitely not, because I had poison ivy all over. Almost there, go, 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 go. Come on, Nick, let's go.
Good morning, it's 9 a.m. I'm here at the start of Rowena from the left-hand side, and thanks to Bruce and Spencer for for motivating me to get out here and do a personal PR attempt. Rowena is one of the trails closest to my house. It's an old mining road. It's got a couple good technical spots, beautiful views, about an hour loop from my house, so it's nice and motivating for a new dad like myself who is not able to get out and ride like he used to. I only been putting in about 4 hours a week to get ready for this, so I'm gonna try to tap into some old muscle memory and hopefully that will kick in, but beautiful day and wish me luck.
Wow, okay. It looks like we all went pretty hard. I don't know about you guys, but that was definitely the hardest I've gone on a bike all year. How did it feel in the moment when you guys were riding?
I think one of the harder parts of my segment was after I got a little break on the descent and had to kick it back into gear again, and that was when I started to worry. But I think overall I kept my rhythm pretty good.
I popped, I think, minute 3, and I had about hopefully 10 minutes to go.
I think I got excited and went out a little harder than I had intended to go. Yeah. This is the moment of truth.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna find out if we set a new PR and if we hit our goal.
Drum roll.
All right, let's do it.
How was it?
Oh. I hope I got it. I think I got it. Wow, dude. I like blacked out at the end.
Really?
Yeah. You know, at the start, I was really worried. I thought I had gone out too hard. And I probably did, actually. I had to dial it back. And then once I hit like my marker for the halfway point, I started like cranking it back up, and it just hurt and hurt and hurt, and just by the end, I was just in like a world of pain. I think if I had like 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, I would be like, I'd be like carved out of stone. I'm kind of like half finished, I feel like right now, so.
All right, we're gonna start with our fearless leader, Bruce. Bruce did the Chapman Drive climb, which is a trail here in Boulder. It's basically a dirt road, beautiful climb, and probably not so beautiful when you're at the red line, but there are other times when you'll be able to enjoy it. Your previous PR was 23:15. Your goal was 20 minutes. Bruce, you did it in 19:39.
Nice, okay.
1939. But here's the funny twist, Bruce. According to Strava, that's not your current PR.
What?
It looks like you rode this segment after your PR attempt with, I think, your friend or cousin on the 19th. Didn't you ride it then?
Yeah.
And then...
Did I go faster?
You did it 19:30.
What?
So you did set your PR, but in a kind of unexpected way.
Oh, you know what's weird? Is I went slower in the first half. That riding with Steven. Oh my God.
There you go. So your new PR is 19:30, which is actually faster than when we were out there filming you do the real PR. But either way, congratulations.
Sick. All right. Well, I actually think the pacing, this is what Trevor and Chris said, to like save it in the first half. And
there you go.
I didn't do it as well, I guess, on the day.
Probably also helped to have someone riding with you.
Yeah.
For your, to kind of have that motivation to push a little more. So
cool.
There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations, bud.
All right, so I'm parked about halfway up Sunshine. I'm at the section where it gets really a lot steeper and harder. Spencer doesn't know I'm here, but I'm gonna surprise him and I'm gonna blast our theme song and yell some motivation at him. I did my PR attempt yesterday and I went really hard, and I just want to make sure Spencer's not slacking off. So he should have started already, I should see him any minute now. Woo! This is your moment. Woo! Pain is temporary. Ooh, he's going really fast. I am stunned how fast Spencer went through this wall section. He looks like he's hurting. Come on, Spencer. You can do it. Come on, Spencer, let's go! Come on, Spencer. Come on, take it to the finish. Come on. Come on, Spencer. Come on, let's go.
I gotta go in the shade.
Good effort.
Black jersey. Why? It was not the best day for this. I think there was a little tailwind down lower though, which might have helped.
Good.
I felt okay. It was weird. The hardest part was actually like after the wall where I had to kind of gear up again. And then I kind of was like starting to worry a little. I was looking at my power numbers. I was like a little fast early on. Felt good overall. Glad you guys came out to cheer. It's awesome. It's good to have some encouragement.
So Spencer, much respect. You chose one of the hardest climbs in Boulder. I think the pavement up to the gravel section is a tough section there, and it just grinds you out. And you did it previously. Your old PR was during a race, right?
Yeah, during the Haute Route. Yeah, one of those stage race Grand Fondo things. Yeah.
So, and your previous PR was 29:23 with a goal of 29 minutes. So you want to just notch it up a bit, and drum roll. How do you think you did?
I think I got pretty close to 29. I'm not sure if I broke 29. We'll see.
Yeah. So congratulations. You did beat your old PR.
Nice.
You beat it by a significant amount, actually.
Really?
So you're in good shape.
No kidding.
27:25.
That's a lot faster than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're
Nice.
not, I mean, in Boulder's tough company, you are now 54th out of 6,018 riders up Sunshine.
Classic Boulder Strava segment. It's just all like pro riders in the top like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tom Danielson has the KOM on that, right?
What is it at?
It's Tommy D. Yeah.
Tom Danielson
Yeah.
has the fastest time, and then I think Phil Guyman's the next one down. And it's brutal, but. That's why you have PRs, not just KOMs, because the PRs help you have your own, your own goal that's achievable, and it's not this like crazy, impossible feat to chase down Tom Danielson.
No, totally. So you beat it by a minute and a half.
Nice.
You
Congratulations.
didn't think you were gonna get that much lower, did you?
I didn't think I'd beat it by that much, but it does go to show, I think, like we had discussed in the first episode with Chris and Trevor, how if you're pacing it well on a climb that does have those rollers and undulations and changes in terrain, there's a lot of time to be had, and it's not strictly climbing that gets you that time. It's your ability to crest hills. It's your ability to maintain a pace on parts that you feel like should be rests, but they actually are. Time can be had there, and when you're in a race scenario, that's just not how it plays out usually, because usually the race dictates, you're going to smash the steep part, and then you kind of look around at everybody when you get over the top, and then it's not the same pacing as a time trial. So it goes to show that there's a way to do it, even if you don't think you're a pure climber.
Cool.
Well done. 2 for 2. No
Nice.
pressure.
All right, all you, Nick. That's a tough way to wake up. That was really hard.
Oh, that's all I got. That was it. That's all I got. Ow. I haven't been in that pain cave in a while. Oh, I was like in so deep I couldn't even like see. Like when I was trying to pick the technical lines, I was like, screw it, I just gotta keep pedaling. Because once I'm in the red, I couldn't get out of the red. I'm so out of shape. It's way harder than it's supposed to be. Training makes it a lot better.
All right, Nick Martin,
Yeah. Oh boy.
ex-pro, off the couch.
X.
All right, so you did Rowena,
Yep.
pretty technical on a gravel bike.
Yep.
Yep. So, and your old PR was 12:39, which is not slow. Not slow. And you had set a goal for yourself of 11:39. And the big thing about this is if you succeeded, you would have beaten Spencer here.
Yeah. Remind me, what was Spencer's time?
Spencer's time
offhand?
was 11:54.
Okay, that's really the number I care about.
Yeah. So, Nick, you did Rowena
Yeah.
in
Oh gosh.
11:50.
Oh jeez. Oh man, by 4 seconds.
You beat Spencer by 4 seconds.
Damn.
All right, you're about 11 seconds off your goal, but I'd take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it any
Nice.
day of the week. That was great.
That was
Awesome.
great. And you did not seem confident when you came across the finish there.
No, I was like, I just felt like I was off the back the whole time. I was just suffering. It was deep.
I didn't realize someone could get so sweaty in just
Yeah,
like
until
10 or
minutes.
11 minutes of hard riding. It was amazing.
I know, it was brutal. I felt like the aftermath, if anybody sees that footage, it was not something that's inspiring to look at. For
That's
sure.
what it's about, though.
Yeah,
Gotta
it was
push
good.
it.
Wow,
Nice
well, I'm
work,
glad I
dude.
beat you by 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'll go back
Yeah,
up and
It's
give
in
it
your
another
back,
try.
and you'll smash it, I'm sure.
It's a weird climb. It's like the equipment choice is tricky. I think the gravel bike has its advantages, but man, if you were on a cross country mountain bike,
Yeah.
you might have the edge if you're really able to go faster on some of those chunky rock sections.
Yeah, the next step for me is I'm going to go back and do it on my mountain bike and see how those compare.
go.
And,
Nice.
and I cleared all my sections, and I spent a lot of time finding my lines through this section, but I was going so hard, honestly, I know I said it at the finish, I couldn't even really see straight, so I was like bouncing off of the rocks. I don't know if my lines worked out or not, to be honest.
Hey, I mean, it worked.
But your
They
motivation...
did work out. You do know that they worked out, actually.
Having you guys at the end, too, probably gave me that 4 seconds. It helped me
Nice.
Awesome.
dig a little
Nice.
bit deeper,
Nice.
but
All right.
there we go, 3 for 3.
Nice.
Cool.
Not
Yeah.
bad, guys.
I didn't know if we were going to do it,
Yeah,
but we did it. Go team.
congratulations. Well
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
All right. So we all succeeded, which I'm not surprised. I'm impressed, but not surprised. But did you guys learn anything? Would you have done anything differently if you were to do it again?
I think I did it about as hard as I could, and I paced it as well as I could. I think having a little more lead up to train for it would
sure.
have been an improvement. I think having a day when it was perhaps slightly cooler might have helped, because it was very hot even in the morning that day. But I don't know how significant those differences would have been. So pretty satisfied overall, I'd say.
Yeah, I definitely, Nick, you mentioned pouring out your bottle, and I did that before my attempt, and I immediately regretted it because it was so hot when I did my attempt. I would have either had water or done it during like a cooler time of the day.
Yeah,
Things
for
like that
sure.
that are weird, because
Yeah.
it's like I personally like it when everything's set up the same way as it always is normally
Yep.
for me. So you have a bottle like you normally do. You have like the other kind of small details. And also sometimes it's psychological for me too, where if I start thinking about trying to pare down those little details or dumping a bottle or something, then I almost get in my head to think like that's what's important, and not like my fit, not having the confidence in my fitness, and not having the confidence in being able to just perform regardless of a small thing like that. So it kind of cuts both ways, but I can see why, feeling like you've done every little detail like that can be an edge too. And some people just, that's how they operate.
Yeah, that's the old racer mentality.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I would have done my homework. This is like, you can't hide out there on the bike and pull fitness out of nowhere. So, preparation is key. I would have engaged with Fast Labs, spent more time on an actual program, and then I would really be excited to see what happens when you dedicate the space for it, because investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. So carving out time for getting out on the bike is time well spent.
Yeah, I think this just means for next time we gotta train more and set harder goals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sandbagged it. Totally
Yeah.
sandbagged it.
But progress, not perfection. We're moving
true.
forward.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope everyone watching at home had fun following along.
Have fun.
Yeah, I hope this inspired you to go smash some of your own Strava PRs. Maybe we can do a challenge like this again. I really hope we can. Otherwise, I'm Bruce from the Pros Closet, and we will see you next time.
Come on, Reese. Oh my God. Cool. 10 feet. This is tough.